Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Rachel Tech. So today we have a new microphone, so the audio quality should improve. I do plan on doing a review on this microphone, but today we are going to be learning how to add a subscribe animation to a video in Shotcut. A subscribe animation is what you are seeing currently on my screen. So look at that. That will be your subscribe animation, and you're going to learn how to overlap that on a video somewhere in the corner or even in the middle while the video is playing. So we're going to do it in Shotcut, which if you don't know, which I don't understand why you wouldn't know if you clicked on this video, which is titled in Shotcut. But for all of those who don't know, Shotcut is an open source video editor, which I'm not going to teach you how to install, assuming that you already have it installed if you clicked on this video. Now we're going to be opening up a website known as Panzoid. Panzoid is a video editor that also lets you create animations, upload them to the website for other people to edit, otherwise known as an open source video editor. We're going to go ahead and go to Panzoid, panzoid.com. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be opening up the clip maker. So in the clip maker, you're going to see like random things. So let's just get familiar with this. Here's all you're going to need to know. This cube is an editor, and this is the download page. Alright, let's go back. Alright, so here is our clip maker. So here we have the subscribe animation. You can always search in the search bar for subscribe animations by clicking more creations and then hitting the search tab and searching for subscribe animations there. But for me, a subscribe animation showed up right on the home screen, so we're just going to use the one that is showing. Alright, go ahead and click open in Clip Maker over there, and we are going to click this little eye. So this little eye just lets you see it from your viewer's perspective. The only reason why you would use this is if you want to see how thick text is for intros, but that will be for another video. Alright, so what we are going to do here is we are basically going to completely edit this subscribe button. So we're going to keep the subscribe, but we're just going to edit your name. So we're going to go up to this cube that I told you about earlier, and we're going to scroll down until we find the text that says your name. We're going to select the text over here and backspace it and type in our own text. One thing to note is that while you type, it does not show on the actual screen. Alright, now do not click over here. It will not save. Click on font. Then it saves. Alright, there you go. And that's how you can edit text. Okay, now we're going to work on editing this image. Right now it is just a black circle, but we're going to change that. So, first step that you're going to want to do is going to select the shape. So you're going to go over here to find the shape, circle, and then you're going to go over here to where it says single color and click the arrow, and it will open up a drop down menu where you will click image. Now over here on the image line, you're going to click select. You're then going to go over to your camera roll and find the image that you want to put there. Click open, and it will open up. There you go, Rachel Tech. Now let's click this little arrow button to watch how it will look in your video editor. Alright, I'm not 100% sure why, but the person who edited this misaligned the audio with the clicking sound. See? It is misaligned. Now, of course, I can always just click mute. So now there is no clicking sound. Now here's what it looks like. No clicking sound. It's good because it won't disturb me while I'm talking. If you have that misaligned click, it's just best to mute it rather than try to align it. I was thinking maybe I should align it, but I decided it will probably ruin whatever I'm doing in the background, as this will play over the video. Alright, now we're going to download our finished version. Now, do remember there is no way to download on Panzoid as an MP3. So, you're probably using Shotcut because this tutorial is in Shotcut. But if you ever are not going to be using Shotcut or DaVinci Resolve, which can also take MKV files, if you are using an editor such as a Windows Video Editor, which is a completely beginner type editor and is completely straight down to the point type thing beginner editor would use. So if you are that type of person and you need a very simple type editor and you're using an editor that can only take MP4 files, you will have to convert it to an MP4 once it's downloaded. But the steps will be the same up until that point. Okay, so before I show you this download button, you're going to click it, and now you're going to click Start Video Render. It may ask you for permission on your first time, but because it is not my first time, it did not. It just started rendering. So once it renders, it's going to ask me if I want to download it. Now, it can download in a file other than MKV, but it is not MP4, and even less video editors take that file than editors that take MKV. Alright, let's click download a video. Oh yeah, and also MKV files are also much higher quality, less compressed than MP4s, which basically gives them a more editor-friendly platform type thing. And that's something that Windows Video Editor lacks, as it is a complete beginner video editor. Okay, I think that we downloaded it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open it. Most video players can't play MKV except VCL Media Player, which can play almost all platforms. Alright, it seems that it did not mute my audio. I may or may not have done something wrong. I did definitely click that mute button, as you can see over here. Return to editing. As you can see, I definitely hit the mute button, and in the video editor, it didn't play the sound. So I'm not sure why when I downloaded it, the sound is playing, but it will be fine. Let's just continue on with the tutorial. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and open up Shotcut. Okay, so once you have opened up Shotcut, we will begin editing. Now before we start editing, I'm just going to explain really quick how this is going to work. So many times you will go on your couch and watch TV. You will watch, let's just say, Netflix, and let's say you are watching Harry Potter, which I don't even think is on Netflix. But you are watching Harry Potter, and you see that Harry Potter is in the Chamber of Secrets. Now, Chamber of Secrets is partly a set. It is partly a set, which means that they built a little house and they put the characters in that little house that they built and filmed in there. But it is mostly something called Chroma Key. Chroma Key is the action of removing the background of a video and replacing it with something else. This is known more commonly as green screen. A green screen is either a green or blue screen that is behind the subject and is very well lit and filmed behind that screen, and then when they edit the movie, they delete that background and replace it with the Chamber of Secrets that they were using in the movie. So, what we want to do is we want to have our subscribe button play on top of our main video. The way we're going to do that is by chroma keying, just like the pros. This is going to be extremely simple, not advanced chroma key, and if you want to learn more, there are plenty of videos on YouTube that you can watch, and you can learn how to chroma key yourself or other subjects. And the shot that I just used with watching TV, that is a free video that I downloaded from a website that is specifically meant for this type of thing. And the TV is actually just a TV with a green image on the TV. I chroma keyed it to show this frowny face, which is what I did to create that scene. So we are going to try and replicate that right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to head on over to these 3 dots under timeline and hit track operations and click add video track. And then you're going to do that one more time so that we have 2 video tracks. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit open file and head on over to downloads and video. It should be called video unless you renamed it, because that is the default name of any video that was downloaded off Panzoid. We're going to click this plus button over here to add the video to our first track. Then we're going to open file once again, head on over to wherever your video is stored and click open. This is a test video that we're going to be adding a subscribe animation to in Shotcut. So you probably heard that. So we're just going to click the plus button and add it to the bottom track by dragging it like that. Okay, now let us just quickly watch that. So let's drag that over there. This is a test video that we're going to be adding a subscribe animation to in Shotcut. Okay, so you saw that. So if you ever want the subscribe button to start at a specific time, which you probably don't want it to start the second the video starts, you probably want to give it time and add it in the middle of the video, just off to the side. You're going to drag it around like that. So I'm going to drag it towards the middle like that. And I have no idea where that starts. I'm not really paying attention, but we're just going to keep it like that. Okay, so now we have our top video and our bottom video. Okay, now we're going to begin chroma keying. So head on over to filters, click plus, and in the video section, because by default it is in this section, so just hit video and then search for chroma key, or just search CH and it should pop up. Alright, click on chroma key simple, and now we are going to begin editing our video. Alright, so as you can already see, this began to work. As you can see, the Rachel text subscribe button is on top of the video. That was pretty fast. Usually when they edit a movie, they need to tweak a whole lot of settings to get it to look real. But because this is a animation that is not a moving target, which means even though yes, the mouse does move, it pretty much stays in the same spot. It's easier to chroma key, and all you need is one simple click. Alright, you might see over here a tiny bit of green edge. It might be hard to see. I can personally see it on my computer screen, and maybe you can even see it a little bit in the video. There's a very, very, very small green edge around that subscribe button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over here to distance, and when you play around with these settings, you could, tweak how deep it is in the video. So we're going to make sure that is. All right, perfect. Now, I don't think I'm going to edit that because that will require me to head on over to Chroma Key Advanced, which will be a little bit hard to explain, but it's very hard to see that green edge, and I don't think anyone will notice it. So that's one click chroma keying. Okay, so now let us quickly watch our video from the beginning, and I'm just going to tell everyone that the Shotcut playback option is probably the biggest downside of the editor, as it is kind of slow. This is a test video that we're going to be adding a subscribe animation to in Shotcut. Alright, did you guys see that? Did you see that? Alright, now if you do want to edit the position of the subscribe button as it is taking up the entire screen, we're just gonna go to filters, click plus, and you should search for size and position and rotate, and we are just going to be editing the button and where it is, so you could play around with this. I'm not going to be telling you guys 100% how to use it, as that is not really the point of this tutorial. I'm assuming that none of you use the exact same animation as me, as there are thousands of animations in Panzoid, and I'm not going to be linking it in the description because I want you guys to try this yourself without copying every single thing that I do. By that I mean taking the same animation as me and doing that type of stuff. I want you to learn how to do this. You guys also could have edited the subscribe text, but I didn't want to do that as that ruins the entire point of the subscribe button. Okay, so now we are going to add another filter. We are going to search for size. Okay, size, position, and rotate. So let's click on that. Okay, here is our size, position, and rotate. So what we are going to do is we are going to click on the arrow over here, and we are going to add an animation and how it will enter the screen. Like that. So that is where it will be on the screen. I kind of don't really like how that looks, as the top is still not right. Let's try the bottom left. So let's search for bottom left. Alright, that is looking perfect. Now let's edit the size by using these white things in the corner. It might be hard to see as the background is white, but you could see over here on the black. And now we have just edited our subscribe animation. So if you guys are having trouble doing this, you can always leave a comment down below, and I will certainly try to help you. And if for any reason Shotcut has like an update that would disable any of these features, let me know too, because I can always make an updated version of this video. I hope this helped you out, guys, and I really hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will try to get that webcam working again for next video. Anyways, guys, let's watch the video one last time to see how it looks. This is a test video that we're going to be adding a subscribe animation to in Shotcut. Now let us export that as you would normally do of our product. This is a test video that we're going to be adding a subscribe animation to in Shotcut. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you guys had an absolutely awesome day. And don't forget to join us next week on Rachel.